Yo, what is going on? So we're gonna be doing something today. Um, it's pretty fun. I thought it would be fun. So before we get started, we are running quite a bit of mods today. I'll leave a list in the description of what mods I'm using. Uh, they're not anything major. I think they just add a lot of flavor to the game and make it more interesting. So let's hop right into this. And this is who we're gonna be playing: the Banished. Yes, the profound brutes. We are rocking the Covenant ships, um, and we did do a little bit of research into their the whole brute. How do you put it? Culture, as you will. So let's go over what they're about. So they are a dictatorship. If you read anything about the brutes, you know that they are dictators. They usually have a chieftain who is their leader, and they are very brutal. So we took warrior culture, just to add to it a little bit. Imperialism, it's a lot of pride in their society, and mining guilds. So they are very strong. The average brute is like, what is it, like 8-9 feet tall, usually weighs about 1,400 pounds on average. So they are very strong as a culture and as a species, I guess you could say. Um, we took Deviant, the very rebellious. Um, this is solitary because they're big. As it's just going to take up housing usage, so it's fine. And they have a keen vision. Um, I did this for the ships because the ship's pretty advanced, so we'll rock it. Fanatic militarists. They are very harsh in nature, and I believe that they love to fight. So militarists and industrialists, because they are very strong, we are going to get the extra resource output, along with industrialists, which is going to give us build speed, ship build speed, and minerals to go along with the guild. So let's hop into this. We're going to be playing on a medium galaxy. We'll switch this to elliptical, because why not? AI Empires 12, Advanced Starts 4, 1 Fallen Empire. We're not going to change any of this. Got the mid game starting at 23-25, end game starting at 24-25. No victory year on Grand Admiral. Let's go. Alright, so here we are. Let's go ahead and get into this. So I'm not going to play this game, even though we are using these guys, usually probably any different than I normally would if I was playing. Just to add to it, though, we will be fighting quite a bit, I imagine, with the AI being the way it is. And hopefully I don't get anything crazy spawned around me, like a devouring storm or something, because that would suck, especially this early in the game. For whatever reason, we are getting +0 power. Not sure why, but we are getting a hefty amount of minerals from, I believe, our selections for our empire. So, because of that, we are going to go ahead and get this, what's it called? Power going straight off the rip. Alright, and we're just going to hop in, go ahead and explore some of these. Actually, you know what? We want to get this first planet going. Gotta expand. So we'll go ahead, explore those. And as far as choke points go, we got nothing to the north, which is nice. Hopefully there's a planet over here, something we can use. It looks from here, we got 2 right here. So far we only have 2 because we won't have to worry about the back. And this looks like it's pretty zoned off, so we might as well go for this one as well. So if we can go ahead and do that, we'll only have 3 to deal with. And hopefully nobody wants to fight right off the rip. So we'll hop into this. This mod did do a great job of actually diving into species as a whole. As you can see in the background, we are rocking kind of the Covenant look, which I know isn't what they're about, but it seemed to fit, so we went with it. And it did get their home planet correct. as far as where they lived and what it was called. I thought that was pretty cool.
Construction complete.
And we did start off with a nice amount of districts, so that's great. Alright, so there is a planet right here. Nice. Hopefully we have enough. Yes, we do. We're going to go ahead and build an extra science ship.
Construction complete.
So, science ship up and running. We'll go ahead and throw a leader in here. And I think we're going to go ahead and take... They're all kind of irrelevant for right now. But we are just going to go ahead and wait for this power. Getting +9 at the moment. So it shouldn't be too long. Nice. Okay, we're going to go ahead and take this one and survey. I didn't see a planet pop over here, so shouldn't be one there. We're going to have him survey this, and then I think we're going to go ahead and go over here to see. It is only a size 12 planet, which kind of sucks, but oh well. What are you going to do? So this science ship should stop moving momentarily. Because of that, we are going to go ahead and send him up here. A new generation. Pop growth, speed, and happiness. It's kind of cool. We're going to go ahead and take expansion off the rip. I feel like expansion as a first is going to be great. And as you can see, because of the mods, we have plenty of traditions, so and a lot of perk points. So depending on how long this game goes, we should get quite a bit. We got this fella. Hopefully you can speed it up. And because of the mods we are running, by the way, nice. We do have quite a bit of policies to choose from, and I'm going to hop into this in a little bit and kind of go over
Situation log updated.
the mods offer as far as you know, empire modifiers, but it does make it pretty nice. So we did see somebody. I don't see a ship anywhere, but so we're going to go ahead and have this guy finish up these minerals on here. We should have enough for a colony ship.
System survey complete.
So we're going to go ahead, get this colony ship started, and then have old guy go over here and get this done. Okay, and just looking at this, this does look like it'll be a great, these would be great choke points, because we don't know if there's somebody right here or down here. So, knowing that there's not anyone in this area, great. So we're actually gonna go ahead and have this guy survey these two systems. And then we'll have this science ship go ahead and explore over here and survey that one. So we get those cutoffs, and then we'll have all this area, which is great, that we spawned towards the outside of the area, the map. So colony ship is done. Just gonna go ahead and wait on this. And as far as our first build on the planet, definitely feel like we could be doing a little bit better in power.
Construction complete.
Well, what are you gonna do? We're evading hostiles. It's not good. Oh, nice. Communications established. Okay, so we met them. As I predicted, they were right up here. But sadly, it looks like this might already be taken once it shows us the actual area. They are libertarians, spiritualists, and industrialists. don't want to go off the rip being mean, because you never know what they're about, so we're just going to say greetings. But it looks like he did not get an advanced start, which is great for us, as far as positioning goes. Because if he had gotten an advanced start, he'd already be probably over here. So we got this first. And hopefully we can get that cut off. That'd be great. If not, we can settle for this one. But, oh well. So because this guy got cut off, we are going to have to send him on a different route. Hopefully there's not any more hostiles. That would be good. We're going to go ahead and colonize this first planet.
System survey complete.
And on top of that, go ahead and get this extra power, these extra minerals. We are going to go ahead and build an extra construction ship, just so we can focus on more than one thing at once with it.
Construction complete.
Oh, yeah, I never ended up building anything. So I think we're going to go ahead and take, no, because we're going to be losing consumer goods. We're just going to go ahead and make some more consumer goods. So we're getting 52 minerals right now, so the 12 upkeep won't be a huge deal. I wish we were getting more influence at this moment. But win some, you lose some. Actually, you know what we're going to do? Go ahead and go over these policies. So the mod actually adds a ton of them, and they are kind of nice. Some of them really change. So we got mass media. Right now it's mixed. If we go ahead and take free, gonna get a little bit of influence gain from our factions, which is what we want. Or we can take state. So governing ethics, attraction, or exhaustion gain. And you can change these. Obviously they're just policies, but we're gonna go ahead and take free so we can get that extra influence gain once the factions actually come up. Telecommunications. As of right now, it's not specified. Civilian, this is going to give us administrative capacity plus 10, research output, survey speed. However, it will decrease our naval capacity by 50% and give us some ethics attraction. So this might be nice because, actually no, he's not a pacifist. I was thinking individual over here was a pacifist, but I'm pretty sure he's just a spiritualist. This will give us military, naval capacity plus 33%, starbase capacity, and militarist ethics attraction. I think we're going to go ahead and take military on this one. So drugs, are drugs allowed? We're currently unlimited. If we allow them, it'll increase happiness, but decrease output, so we won't allow that. Personal weapons. This will give us plus 15% army damage and plus 15% deviancy. I'm not worried about that right now, so we're going to go ahead and leave that alone. Transportation and logistics. We could take civilian, which will give us plus 5% trade value, pop growth from immigration, colony development speed. However, it will increase our ship upkeep by 5% and give us a little bit of Jesus, I can't speak English. Pacifist ethics attraction. Militarists will give us negative 15% ship upkeep, but will increase our decrease our pop growth and trade value. So we're actually going to go ahead and take civilian on this one because I feel like that'd be nice. Environmental regulation, currently run reduced. And that's fine with me for right now. We'll keep that. Education, so we can take private schools, so give us our leaders extra experience by 25%, specialist output plus 10%, will give us plus 25 crime, which kind of sucks, but I feel like that's kind of goes with the whole roleplay kind of we're doing right now, so we might take this one. And then we'll give us individualist ethics attraction. So, or we can take public, which give us governing ethics attraction plus 15 plus unity, minus 15 crime, but it will cost us a nice 7% of our energy credits per month. So we're going to go ahead and take private on this one. Make sure I click the right one here. Yes. Healthcare. Let's go ahead and look at healthcare. So we can take private healthcare. Let's get our leader lifespan is increased by 15. Medical workers produce plus 2% trade value, but pop growth for medical workers is reduced by 2%. We are going to go ahead and get a plus 15% leader lifespan. Plus 15-year leader lifespan. Apologize. And then attractions. Let's go ahead and look at public. So medical workers cost half less upkeep and produce additional unity and amenities. Building a clinic can produce additional medical worker jobs, but its upkeep is increased. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this alone right now. Not sure which direction I'm wanting to go, and that's the only reason. So authority, we can't change this one. Economic stance, you can go ahead and take, we'll just keep a regulated market because I don't think we can change that either. And these are just the normal ones. We're going to go ahead and keep those alone right now. So I just wanted to go over some of the special ones that provide a little bit of extra bonus at the beginning of the game.
The conquest of a new world has begun.
Nice. Okay, so see if we can build this. We are lacking 50 influence at the time. It does look like this is a bit of a jump. And if we wanted to build one here as well.
Construction complete.
It's not fully surveyed.
Anomaly found.
We'll go ahead and research it. Alright, so still not surveyed. So now we just wait. Wait for these science ships. And then we can go ahead and try to find a couple more planets in our little corner over here. There isn't one right here. Maybe there's one right here. That'd be nice. Or at least in one of these systems. I'd like to have more than two. That'd always be great. This game has a way of shafting you sometimes, which is pretty shitty, but what are you gonna do?
System survey complete.
Okay, so that's finished. And we are going to go ahead and wait on this 5. 1.25. Nice. Okay. Nice, so we're going to go ahead and get that.
System survey complete.
Leave that be. And we are going to go ahead and explore these over here. Just to be sure if there's a planet over there or not. Pop growth, we're going to take that. More pop growth, the better. We did get that archaeological site within our planned cutoff. But that being said, a nice ship just flew into this system. And they are just flying around. Actually, it's just amoebas. The little flying guys. So that's great. That means there probably isn't anybody over here. I mean, there probably is. We're not going to make assumptions, but it just means that it's nobody at this time. So we got our construction ship en route. The science ship is done. And we're going to go ahead and have them explore over here. Just see if there's a planet. There doesn't seem to be any over here. This is great. So let's hope we get one over in this corner. Nice. And we'll go ahead and take the extra unity just so we can get these Ascension perks going. And we'll also go ahead and throw in a generator district, because the minerals are nice, getting nice plus 51. Food is fine, but power is not so great right now.
Construction complete.
Okay, so he finished up. Go ahead and build, get those resources from that area.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Nice.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Take that. If we look at
Construction
this,
complete.
we are currently losing research progress, which doesn't make sense, but it's fine. I'm pretty sure it's just a bug. Because of the mods, we are still obviously gaining research, but because of the militarist thing that I took that gave us the extra pop growth, it did decrease the research by a little bit.
We
so
have established a new
does say we're losing
planetary
5%.
base.
So we're actually going to go in here because that guy is over there and upgrade this star to a
Scientific
starport,
breakthrough
just so we can get some
achieved.
guns on it. And because of the way the AI is, if you do have a nice enough starbase in that system, they're a little bit more hesitant to go and fight you. So looks like we are getting the big shaft and not receiving any planets in this area. Hate to see it. I pray that there's one here, or we're going to be rocking 2 planets.
Construction complete.
Yep, nice. Oh, hate to see it. It's going to complicate this quite a bit. We're still going to try and roll through it and see if, at least in this area, if there's no planets, maybe there will be a bit of resources that we can get. Might have to go ahead and get the habitat. So
Incoming transmission.
Oh, so he wants to form non-aggression treaty at this time, which is fine. I don't plan on fighting him anytime soon. If we come over here,
Construction complete.
because we are playing on the difficulty that we are, he still is currently overwhelming. Alright, we're going to go ahead and do the same thing over here. Just survey all these. Since we do have no planets, we need some resources. We only have 110 going at this time, so we are lacking a nice 100. We need to hit 200 influence before we can go ahead and get that other cutoff. But this guy did finish up.
Anomaly found.
We'll go ahead and research that. So we're going to go ahead and take both the artilleries and
Construction
a
complete.
leak sensor. This should put starport at about 1,000 power, and until we get the extra research for it, it'll remain there. But it should be a nice
System survey
cutoff.
complete.
Even though we did just agree to a treaty, you never know, so why not? So this guy did finish up, which is great. We'll go here in here and also
System
build the
survey
extra starport
complete.
for the cutoff. So we are losing amenities on our homeworld at this time, which isn't a huge deal. There are jobs available. And because of the new planet, we are losing pop growth due to immigration. Because they are now getting a plus 0.08. That being said, we do have a nice 17% crime. which we should be able to get rid of. Another archaeological site. And nice, so we did just get our factions, and they are giving us a solid 1 unity. But looking at these,
System survey complete.
they want free media. And these guys want conquest. Nice. In case it's about to finish up. And we will be hitting the marker soon, so I'm going to go ahead and send a
Construction
ship over
complete.
there just to be ready to build it. And Starbase upkeep decrease, so this should give us a little bit more power. Probably not a whole lot, but yeah, at least put us up to +4. Comet has been sighted. Alright, nice. So we currently have no housing, 1 employment,
complete.
and 18% crime. Nice.
Anomaly
So
found.
we're going to go ahead and build this generator district, as well as agriculture district. Just get rid of that, and then once we do hit 5, I believe we do have something to decrease
construction
crime.
complete.
Yeah, we do. So we'll go ahead and do that whenever the time comes. And we also have another faction. The Strength Through Unity Initiative. Is that the new one? No, this is the
Incoming
new one. The
transmission.
Heavy Industry Watch. Industrialist culture. We want to accumulate these 10,000 minerals. And they just want a lot of farm. I fuck with it.
Anomaly found. Incoming transmission.
So we propose creation of a research group. I'm fine with that.
Anomaly
Take
found. Construction complete.
Go ahead and research that as well. Alright, and it looks like we do have enough for this cutoff, so that's great. Hopefully our science ships start moving up a little bit. We'll go ahead and top off this area over here. We should be getting our extra tile right here, and we will go ahead and try to get some amenities for this planet. Nice.
System survey complete.
So we'll go ahead and get these minerals on here, as well as
anomaly found.
Upgrading the starport. And I think right here, we're going to go ahead and let this fast forward a little bit. Shouldn't be anything too crazy going on. We're just going to expand this territory a bit, get these science ships up here, and try to get this whole area covered. That way we can get the rest of these benefits from these systems. And then if we end up meeting anybody or seeing anything comes up, I'll be back. But for right now, we're just going to let this go. And we'll see you in a little bit.
Do you remember how you held me then? Now you've got me reaching out. And do you see you got me falling in? More times than I can get out.
Alright, so quick update. I wasn't reading and I wasn't paying attention. Hate to see it. But I did just accept to be this Empire's subject. It sucks. But to go ahead and get rid of that, we are going to have to fight them eventually. Hate to see it. I wasn't thinking. But, you know, oh well. For right now, we are their subject, so they will protect us. If anything happens. But as far as reading goes, I wasn't doing it, so we suffered a little bit. As far as ships, though, since we can see all of their stuff now, they aren't too crazy in power. It says overwhelming, but as you can see, I believe it's just because they have more. 890, 231, and 890, 455, 56. So, that being said, we can get rid of that eventually if we want to. But unfortunate. That was my bad. But it shouldn't change anything a whole lot. We're still just trying to get through this area. As you can see, we're expanding just a little bit. And for whatever reason, we are now losing 18 power. I'm not sure why. We'll get that sorted out. But we're going to go ahead and hop back in. And yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, quick update. So, as you can see, we expanded a little bit, but we were under the negative for power for a while. I had to keep selling minerals to keep above the par. We were trying to get as much of the surrounding energy credits from the systems as we could, but it was staying around -10. So what I did for our first Ascension perk, I took Space Industrialization. Is a mod, but it did give us our factory ships, and what you could do on these is add generator districts and mining districts for portable things. And we didn't have enough alloys, so what I did is I sold off about 10,000 minerals, bought a bunch of alloys, and power, and we were able to get that first factory ship to keep us above the par, so now we're getting +5, and we are in the positive ratio for everything right now, which is great. Almost done expanding around this area, and once we are able to do that, we will be on track. We can go ahead and get rid of this alien vessel over here. There could be a world here. I'm not sure. I know there isn't one here, so I'll have to go survey it. But currently both of our science ships are excavating sites, so we'll do that. Probably just some research. There are 3 stars in it, so there's probably going to be some research, maybe some minerals. Who knows? But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and hop back into this and see you in a little bit.
Just a simple thought. Who am I to you if I'm new to myself? What am I to you if I'm hollow? Who am I to you if I'm no one? If I'm no one to myself? Why do we quit when it gets rough?
Yo, what is going on? So, as you can see, we have completely covered our area. We are a bit of above our administrative capacity, but it's not too bad. We're still doing fine. Positive across the board, which is great. Um, as you can see, we did get another factory ship. Star bases are up to par. And it's going good for right now. Old guy over here. Surprisingly, I thought it was kind of funny. He has a soul system in his empire, and these look to be humans. I thought it was kind of cool. They're in the primitive age, which is cool, but they're in for a rude awakening. But yeah, as far as this is going, I think it's going great. I think I'm going to go ahead and end this one here. In the next one, I'm going to go ahead and focus on getting these research is going. As of right now, we are only getting plus 73 research, which is not good. That's very, very subpar. And we're going to need the research to get these fleets going up a little bit, get them strong, so we can go figure out what's going on over here in this little system, take out these alien vessels. And hopefully there's a world there. That'd be great. But if there isn't, then, let it be what it is. Our lords, our fucking overlords fleets, as you can see, have gone up quite a bit from what they were. So we're going to have to get up to his standard. That way we can try and go ahead and fight him. And then once we do that, maybe we'll discover a couple other areas or empires in this area. I know there's probably one down here and one down here, but we haven't discovered them yet. But yeah, so next one, fleet, research, science, takeover. That's the goal. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and end this one here. Hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you on the next one.